Hi Cynthia, would you like to come over for dinner tonight? I haven't seen your images.
It's been a while.
What do you say? We can finally catch up. I met a new guy and I want to tell you all about him.
Okay, yes. That would be wonderful. I feel like we've been so distant since I had Christine.
I know. But I don't blame you for that. Being a mother really drains you of all your free time, right? It must be awful.
I wouldn't say that. But it is a lot of work.
So how's 6?
That would be perfect.
Great, I'll make lasagna.
Oh. Is there anything we should bring?
Cynthia, please. I'm only inviting you.
Seriously? I'm the single parent of a 6-month-old. You don't expect me to just leave her at home.
Have you ever heard of babysitters, Cynthia?
Don't feel comfortable leaving her with a babysitter. Trust me, she'll behave herself. And it's about time she meets her aunt, Margaret, anyway.
Christ, Cynthia. I knew you'd do this.
Do what?
All you care about is that squirming little infant. I'm not a mother. I don't plan on ever being a mother. And I don't want to spend my whole evening running after your child because you couldn't bother to spend a couple hours away from it.
And if I can bring my daughter with me, then I won't be able to come.
Fine, that's your choice. But remember, the world doesn't revolve around your stupid baby. Just forget the whole thing.
Jeez. Okay, enjoy your lasagna.
The next day.
Cynthia, your sister just called me. She was in tears.
Why? She's the one who invited me to her apartment for dinner.
Honey, I'm sure she was rude, but I really think you should cut her some slack.
No. Anyone who treats my baby like that is not going to be part of my life.
She couldn't help it.
Why? Was someone forcing her to type those things?
I'm not supposed to tell you this, but your sister told me something very personal today.
And what's that?
She just found out that she can't have children.
What?
Yeah. She had a fertility test a few weeks ago. That's the reason Ron broke up with her. He wanted kids, and he freaked out when she told him about it.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. My heart is broken for her. And that's why I agreed to let her move in next month. Now, I know you should never put up with any negativity directed towards your beautiful child, but I hope you understand why she's so opposed to being near Christine. At least right now.
Yes, I do understand. Thanks for telling me.
And promise you won't tell Margaret that I told you this. I just want both my daughters to be happy.
I won't. I promise. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
A few minutes later.
Miss call. Hi, again. I know things were a bit heated between us and I wanted to apologize. I'm sorry for acting like that. I hope you're not mad at me.
I'm not. Thanks.
Great. I really don't want to lose you as a sister. And when you're ready to meet Christine, we'll be waiting.
Sure. Why the change of heart?
No reason.
Seriously. What gives? Mom told you, didn't she?
What? No. Told me what?
She told you I was barren. God. I can't believe it. Both of you.
She didn't say anything. I promise.
And now you're lying to me? Whatever. Stop messaging me, Cynthia. We're done.
Much later.
Hey sis. Congrats on the new book. I'm sure it's incredible.
Margaret. Is that really you?
Yeah.
Wow. After so long. This is crazy. I've called you so many times, but you never answered.
I know, and I'm sorry. But I miss you and I'd like to be a part of your life again.
Really? I'd love that.
So, what's new?
Well, Christine's 2.5 now. She's walking and talking. And she's just adorable. The other day she tried broccoli for the first time. And you won't believe her reaction.
Yes. Yes. I'm sure it was cute. Anyway, I'd love to see you again. How's Saturday?
This Saturday?
Yeah. Can I come over? For dinner or something?
Sure. But you know that Christine will be here, too, right?
Oh. Totally. See you then.
Several days later.
Margaret? Where are you?
Sorry. I had to go.
You left. Without saying anything? But we didn't even have dinner yet.
I know. Sorry for being so abrupt. But I'm sure you understand why I did.
What? No. I have no idea. I thought we were really getting along.
Really? You just left me in a living room. All alone. So you could play with that child.
I had to take Christine to the toilet. She's still learning how to use it.
Whatever. You were gone so long. And it wasn't very considerate of you to just leave me there. So I left.
Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to have you back in our lives. I don't think this is gonna work out.
Because I cut things short? Jesus, Cynthia. How fragile can you be? But okay. It's your choice. See you around.
3 hours later.
I should never have agreed to meet with Margaret. You saw her? Yeah. I figured she told you. She still lives with you, right?
Yes.
Well, she finally messaged me and asked if we could see each other.
She didn't ask for money, did she?
No. That might have been the intention, but she left after 20 minutes. She got mad that I left a room to help Christine with a potty.
You're trying to potty train her already?
Yeah. It's going pretty well, actually. But about Margaret? Well, she was here. She could barely look at Christine. Now I know that she's sensitive around kids, but it's been 2 years. I figured she'd have gotten over her issues by now.
Issues?
Never mind.
And you're sure she wasn't there to ask for money?
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to help her out if she really needs it, but I'm not that rich. You know this. You know how long it took me to save up for our big Disney trip?
About that. Honey, I don't think I'll be able to go with you after all.
What? Why? You've always wanted to go to Disney World. And Christine would love you to be there with us.
I know. And I'm so sorry to spring this on you last minute, but I just don't have the get up and go that I used to.
It's okay, Mom. It's still a few weeks away.
Thank you for understanding, dear. And please, if Margaret asks for money, do not give it to her. Okay?
I won't.
Several days later.
Hey sis. Beautiful day, huh?
Yeah,
How are you and your lovely daughter doing today?
we're good. What's going on?
What do you mean? I've turned over a new leaf and I miss you. That's all. I'm trying to be nice.
Great. Thanks.
So? What's new with a wonderful Sophia?
Margaret? No offense, but the last time I saw you, you rushed out of my house in anger.
I did. That was a mistake. I talked to Mom about it and she agrees. I totally overreacted.
Yes, you did.
So are things okay?
You mean in general or with you and me?
Both.
In general, things are good. I'm taking Christine on her first trip, so we're both really excited about that. And with you and me, I'm good if you are.
Great. Actually, I heard about the trip. Disney World, right?
Yep.
In Florida?
That's the one.
Wow. That sounds like so much fun. Can I come?
Actually, I think it'll just be the two of us.
Really? Oh my God. We'll have a blast.
I meant me and Christine.
Oh. But I'd love to go with. And wouldn't that be the perfect place for us to reconnect? I mean, no one can get mad at each other in the happiest place on earth, right? Right?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Just consider it, okay?
Sure.
A few moments later.
Hey, Mom. Did you tell Margaret about your Disney trip?
No. Why? Did she talk to you about it?
She mentioned it. I figured you told her about it.
I didn't. She must have overheard me.
Oh, I'm really conflicted, Mom. She's trying to reconnect. Again. And I really want to believe the best in her, but I don't know.
Don't.
Don't reconnect?
Don't believe the best in her. Cynthia, your sister is only nice if she wants something. I've been trying to kick her out for months now, and she's just not willing to listen.
So, you don't think I should give her a second chance? Well, third chance, I guess.
More like 12th. And no. Don't. Even if she suddenly becomes the world's kindest sibling. Don't do it.
Okay.
The next day.
Did you see the package I left on your porch?
That was from you?
Yes. The Mickey Mouse stuffed animal. Does Christine like it?
She loves it.
I knew she would. I thought it'd be the perfect way to prepare her for your trip.
Thank you. That was very sweet.
It's the least I could do after being so distant for all these years. Honestly, I've spent the last few days going through Mom's photos of you and Christine. And I've just been crying non-stop. She's such a beautiful child, and I can't believe I missed out on so much of her life. I want to be a good aunt. No. I want to be the best aunt ever. If you'll let me.
We'll talk later.
1 hour later.
Hey, Mom. I know you'll probably try to talk to me out of it, but I think I'm going to invite me to come with us.
To Disney World?
Mom?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Honey.
I know, but she was very sweet. And she had a good point. What better place to overcome her problems than Disney World? And I miss her. I really do.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm not 100%, but I'm really considering it. I know how awful May has been for us, but I think she's gotten over her issues.
And what issues are you talking about?
The infertility thing. Remember that Cosby argument in the first place right before she stopped talking to me for 2 years.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Stop saying that.
Honey, Margaret isn't being honest with you.
What do you mean?
I'd rather not say. Just trust me when I tell you that I don't think you should invite your sister on this trip.
Why? Mom? Please. If you know something, you have to tell me.
Your sister's not infertile. I know this. For a fact.
What do you mean? You're the one who told me about it.
I know. And I believed it at the time. But I don't anymore. She made it up.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've helped her financially. Twice.
Okay.
Honey, please don't make me say it.
Mom.
Whoa, what's going on?
I need to tell you something. Brace yourself. I paid for her abortions.
Wait, what? Plural?
Yeah. It's messed up. I know you and I have different views. And this stuff. But she reached out to me for help and I couldn't turn her away.
I understand you were trying to be there for her, but deep down you know I don't support that kind of thing.
I know, Mom. I feel so conflicted about it. I should have told you what I knew a long time ago, but I just gonna bring myself to do it. And now, I'm left wondering what she wanted to say away from Christine all these times.
Honestly, I think it's because she hates kids. I know she might claim otherwise, but deep down I don't think that's changed.
That's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, why would you pretend all this time? It's just messed up.
I wish I had all the answers, but I don't. All I know is that I had to tell you the truth, no matter how difficult it is.
Thanks, Mom. I appreciate your honesty, even though it's a lot to process.
The next day.
Does Christine still like her gift?
Yeah. It's on her shelf right now.
I know, but why don't you bring it down and let her play with it a little? It's too nice to be crammed up on some shelf with her My Little Pony dolls and stuff. Please? All I want is to know that my present is making a difference in my beautiful niece's life.
Sure.
Thanks. And check your porch. I sent her another present, too.
Really? You don't have to do that.
I want to. It's the only way I can make amends for being out of her life for so long.
Well, thank you. I'll bring it in soon.
Great. Are you still excited about Disney World?
Yeah, but I'm a bit confused. When I said I kept the stuffed animal on the shelf, you said, I know. How did you know that?
Oh, well, I just assumed. I mean, because you're still mad at me and all.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, thanks for the gifts.
Several days later.
Mom? Have you been talking to Margaret?
No. I avoid her.
You're sure you haven't told her about anything specific? Anything about me and Christine?
Like what?
Well, it's weird. The other day, she gave Christine a Mickey stuffed animal. And it was cute and all.
It was a bribe to get into your good graces.
Obviously.
Did it seem expensive?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Anyway, she messaged me today and asked about it. And she somehow knew that I stuck the thing on Christine's shelf.
But that's where toys go, right?
And she knew it was next to her, My Little Pony dolls. She's never been inside Christine's room, so I had no idea how she knew that.
Strange.
And then she just sent another gift.
Another bribe of some kind.
Yeah. And it's a music box. A really nice one.
Also expensive?
Very. Why'd you keep asking that?
Just to keep going.
Anyway, it's this little wooden box, and when you open it up, place the theme song to the Golden Girls.
Okay.
Mom, that's the song I sang to Christine every night. It helps her go to sleep.
Oh my God.
And you didn't know that. So you obviously didn't tell her. So how did she find out?
Is Christine in the room now?
No. We're downstairs. Why?
Don't you see? The Mickey Mouse is some sort of device inside, like a hidden camera or something. She's spying on you.
Oh my God. That has to be it. Why would she do that?
Honey, your sister has problems.
I'm going to call her right now.
Wait. Let me tell you everything.
But you already did.
No. Everything. Margaret has been stealing money from me. She's broke, Cynthia. I'm sure those gifts were stolen.
So you think she's casing my house? She's trying to find the best time to come and steal from me?
I think it's more complicated than that.
Mom. She's spying on my family. Seems pretty simple to me.
Well, Margaret has been seeing someone long distance. Some loser she met online. She's planning to run off with him. And guess where he lives?
How am I supposed to know where she lives?
Florida.
Oh.
So I cut her off and took back some, but not all, of what she stole from me. She doesn't have much. And I think she wants to go with you to Disney World so she can get a free ride to be with her boyfriend.
Wow. But then why spy on me?
Think about the music box. She picked the exact perfect song. She doesn't know anything about you anymore. And she knows next to nothing about Christine. I think she thought that would be an easy way to get information so she can fast-track the whole sister bonding thing. All she wants is for you to invite her on that trip.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about all this.
She's crazy, Mom.
I know. I think you should cut her off completely.
Maybe, but with all this information, I think I have a better idea.
What?
Well, I figured that if she's going to spy on me, I might as well show her what she wants to see. So, I'm going to go into Christine's room and make sure the camera can see me. Then I'm going to put my plane tickets and money on the table facing her little spy camera.
Okay?
And I want you to come over tonight when I know that she's watching, and I want you to tell me exactly what you just did. Loud enough for her camera to hear.
You mean tell you that Margaret's is trying to use you?
Yes. And I'll say that I already got her plane ticket. I'll hold it up and show it to the camera. And then, you and I are going to say we're heading back to your place to confront her.
And why on earth would we even consider doing that?
Mom, think about it. If we do this, she'll finally come to terms with the fact that time is running out. She'll realize that her only shot to get into Florida is sitting right here on this table. It's like a wake-up call for her.
But if she's capable of stealing from you, then there's a good chance she'll do the same to me. Are you sure you want to wait for her to sneak in?
That's exactly why we should involve the police. We'll have them waiting in the shadow, ready to pounce.
Honey, that's a brilliant plan. I'm impressed. As soon as it gets dark, I'm coming over to your place. We'll make sure this whole situation is handled properly.
More moments later.
Miss call. Miss call. Margaret, answer your damn phone.
It's too late, sis. I'm at the airport, and I'm already in line to exchange my ticket for tonight's flight. I'll be boarding soon, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Margaret. You stole all the money in my wallet. And the ticket I bought for you before I found out you were using me.
Yep. But once I cross state lines, there's nothing you can do about it. The ticket's in my name, and it's just a couple $100.
So you never wanted to reconnect? All this time? You just wanted to use me like a used mom?
Sorry. I tried to play nice, but I just couldn't stomach spending another second with you or that little mouth breather. Please don't be offended. It's not personal.
Well, you're not going to get away with it.
See? That's where you're wrong. I already did.
Oh, Margaret. Simple Margaret. I knew you were going to steal from me. We were waiting for you to steal that ticket, but the police weren't there in time.
Sounds like your little sting operation failed. And now I'm about to fly away forever.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Look very closely at what you have, Margaret. The ticket is fake. And now I have proof that you broke into my house and stole from me.
What? Well, you'll never find me.
You're wrapped in freaking airport, moron. I know exactly where you are.
But what proof do you have? This fake ticket? I'll just throw it away.
Oh, you're right. That's the only proof I have.
See? You got nothing.
Oh, wait. I have video evidence too. Thanks to your Mickey Mouse. Margaret? You there? So, the airport security, being as sharp as ever, swiftly located her whereabouts without wasting a moment. They promptly handed her over to the real police, who wasted no time in charging her for both breaking and entering, as well as theft. But, let me tell you about the unexpected twist in this extraordinary story. As luck would have it, I stumbled upon some hidden camera footage on her computer that could leave you speechless. Turns out, those sneaky crimes were the only ones she had planned. Nope, not even close. The authorities decided to combine 3 separate charges related to espionage, citing significant violations of the Espionage Act. The penalties for violating that law are severe, my friend. So, it's no surprise that she is currently behind bars. And let me tell you, neither Mom nor I have any intention of rushing to bail her out anytime soon. And let me just say, her deadbeat boyfriend. Yeah, he's about as likely to pony up the cash as pigs are to fly. Now, with all the legal drama unfolding, you might think her plans for a magical trip to Disney World would be shattered, right? Well, think again. Mom had a change of heart, and guess what? The 3 of us, without her troublesome sibling, embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. We had an absolute blast, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Now, little Christine might be too young to remember all the excitement, but believe me, she was beaming from ear to ear the whole time. And as for me, well, let's just say that every moment was pure happiness.